Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And the ball's a good one here. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé getting this one clear. Nicely spread. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership.
He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Koundé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Adams makes the interception. Shevchenko is flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hoisted in. Cristiano, there's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko, he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He could be in here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He's away. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gently done. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Drogba. James. Messi! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Adams attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Drogba. And the counter is on. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Drogba. No way through. Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Inter Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Time and again they are repelled.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shevchenko. Drogba. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. DiMarco is there to clear. Shot could be on. Adams clears. He's in a good position here. He's got two. And he's quick to get it clear again.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Great chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
You can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 21. Messi. Numero 24.
Now it's Bellingham.
Lasciano il campo per
no joy this time.
13.
There's a probing ball.
Il numero 18. Il numero 33. Cambio di giocatori.
Great ball if he can get there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could...
Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's really well manoeuvred.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Чепушила, нажимай, блядь.
Заебал ты.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Siemanko.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. He's having a go. Koundé attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He'll try from distance.
Co ty robisz? Facetu, nie bij tak.
Terrific header. Harmlessly behind.
Osimhen did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that. You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Osimhen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Drogba. And that is a little undercooked. Cantona. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cantona. And it's Masuaku. That's the throw. through to the goalkeeper. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Darwin. Mbappe. Cantona. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldo is herring after that one. He's played him through. Nunez! There it is! First blood drawn.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, they've got it again. Rafa Silva has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And they've got rid.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cantona. That's played into space. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Belletti. Into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Osimhen. Nunez! Nunez! Deftly away. It's going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Bastoni.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Fiddles it through. Osimhen. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Decent progress down the left. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Osimhen always looking for that half a chance. He's looking to set free a runner. Cantona. Rafa Silva. Now it's Osimhen. Rafa Silva. Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had it taken off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe has been indicated. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Nunez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? Masuaku, who crossed in early. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And we've reached half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Costa Curta.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Messi. And here's Drogba. There's the shot! Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Osimhen. Darwin. Mbappe. Cantona. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a shade optimistic. Koundé clears. And that's another good win of the ball. Rafa Silva. Guardiola. Masuaku. Koundé cuts it out.
For this match was 28,997.
Cantona. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba. Rafa Silva. Darwin. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 27, Rafa Silva.
He's had it nicked away.
Coming on the field, number 8, number 9,
Rodri.
Rivaldo.
And now they can clear their lines.
Taking place.
Now it's Darwin. Just eases him off the ball. Rivaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks sharp. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Costa Curta. Good read, needed to be. Rivaldo gets his pass away. Now it's Osimhen. Interesting ball. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now that's well seen too. Wakame. And he's got his cross in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rivaldo. And here's Nunez. Koundé. And he's gone looking for safety. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Cleared without complication. Osimhen. Nunez. Now it's Wakame.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Rivaldo. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Darwin.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just Bellingham! Oh, denied! Brilliant! And that's it. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, but at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they've got a throw. Driving forward. Hits one! It's anyone's ball now. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's slung out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Decent hit!
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
He's found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Messi touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Drogba. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba is herring after that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's straight offside. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Moved on forwards. Hakimi. That's a little off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, what? Cristiano Ronaldo! Hakimi with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's found a way, and Messi! Messi. Ronaldo wins the duel this time.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Costa Curta providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. Zaire Emery. He's got the goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Diogo Dalot. Rudiger. Hakimi. Ødegaard. Messi.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Squeeze it through. Di Marco. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Señoras y señores,
Well, obviously
este es
things
un
are
anuncio
not
de
good,
niños
Peter.
perdidos.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Foot in. Costa Curta was steaming forward. Back into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Ødegaard. Tar tries to clear. Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's the throw. And it's a Crutchfield ball towards the other flank. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi.
La cantidad de
Oh, easy
espectadores de
pickings
este
there.
partido fue de
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
44.070.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. It's Bellingham. time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's well spotted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ødegaard. Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. Zaire Emery. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Drogba! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. This is promising.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cambio en el Inter. Número 7.
So, time for
Número
changes
14.
on both sides,
Número
actually.
33. Número 3. Número 19.
Tries a header!
Entran. Número 11.
And that could come
Número
back to
10.
haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper
Número
was focused and
16.
strong.
Número 22.
Into
Se
the
está
land,
realizando
must
un
do
cambio.
something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's had a hit. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Spread it left. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Petri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Messi! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Señoras y señores.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Costa Curta with the clearance. Schneider will not want to lose out here. Not again. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Neymar. Hernandez can get it clear. And he's gone backward here.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Neymar. Neymar! That has been knocked clear. Cafu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Schneider simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Schneider calmly anticipates. Forlan. Always onto this. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that was very necessary. Van Basten. Great chance! Goal, the Netherlands!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Forlan. Oh, there's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bergkamp, a true great in every sense of the word. That's good running with the ball. The Netherlands looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Drogba bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. And here's Forlan. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Bergkamp.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Messi, spread out to the left. Adams spots it and intercepts. Beckenbauer. And Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And here's Van Basten. And that should get the job done.
There will
And
be
here's
1 minute
Forlan.
added time.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. Messi. And he's surging. And Messi! It's a loose ball. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hernandez, spread neatly. Schneider, that's a sharp pass. Cafu, now it's Forlan. Koundé. The message is clear, none shall pass. Forlan. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. And he's there to clear it. Guardiola. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Forlan is carrying after that one. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this match was
Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cafu. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Bergkamp. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Foot in. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Drogba.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Beckenbauer couldn't squeeze it through.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Drogba! And that could come back to haunt them.
Drogba absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Bergkamp. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's had a shot! Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little.
It's Drogba! Bergkamp. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a great kick out.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cleared without hesitation. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Drogba. And this is Drogba. Shot a goal! He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And these are wonderful scenes inside the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, this historic ground which has been the site of so many memorable games in South American football. And as you can see, we've already started here. Great, he's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's played in low. That's good defending, very good defending. Works it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Backward it goes. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. In once more. Climbs up big! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lahm spots it and intercepts.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Guardiola clears. That'll be a throw. That's a throw. Costa Curta herring after the ball here. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he's taking no chances there. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Deftly away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really on.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That's another good win of the ball. And it's Forlan. Son Heung, he's had a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Mateus picks it up from the goal kick. Forlan! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa Curta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's got away, and he's there to clear it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Oh, Waters, he's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cleared away. And here's Bellingham. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Drogba might be danger here. And he was alert to it. And he can clear it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Por favor, arrojen toda la basura en los botes ubicados en las zonas de acceso. Muchas gracias.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's lost. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Drogba. Forlan. It's Forlan! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram cuts it out. Inter Milan finding their passes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
And he's let fly! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Mateus. Adams looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now, can they get it back? Mateus. Now it's Bellingham. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't squeeze it through. Son Heung-min. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done. And they're quick to get it back. And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Cambio en el Inter. Número 14. Número 19. Número 21. Messi. Número
And it's
17.
Iniesta.
Número
Iniesta
6.
is steaming forward.
Entran
Great defending,
número
strong
11,
and determined.
Número 22. Número 18. Número
Messi.
33. Número 32.
Inter Milan
Cambio.
needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's...
Yamal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Out of play for a throw. Iniesta. Messi. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Thuram gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. He's onside. It's
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on will be... Oh, here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's had a hit! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter desperately failing to...